Good evening. Hey! How is everyone? I just got back from vacation! So this is my vacation recap. I'm back at my house, which is so nice. Yeah, good time of day. Good whatever time of day it is for you. I don't know. On vacation, it was really nice. It was really nice. I did get stuck in an airport for 6 hours. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. That was fun. That was so much fun. Also, I woke up with a little bit of a sore throat. So I got my blanket and we're just going to have a comfy little recap of my trip. So I visited the East Coast of the United States. It was very nice. I saw my family. I went to the beach. I had a beach episode, some may even say. Yeah, I think it's just, I'm not sick. It's just from the airplanes. You know how airplanes are so dry? It's just like, for like 24 hours after I get off an airplane, my like skin, eyes, nose, and throat are so dry. It's the worst sensation ever. I hate airplanes so much, dude. I hate flying. I hate flying. It's terrible. That airport, the 6 hours in that airport was dealing me actual psychic damage because it's so loud, it's so bright, it's so crowded. Oh my god, misery, misery, misery. And it's so annoying because, you know, when your flight is going to be delayed for 6 hours, they never tell you that before you get to the airport. You don't know it's gonna be delayed until you're at the airport. So we got there, our flight was supposed to leave at 6, I think, or like 6:30. We got there at like, you know, 4, and it was like your flight's delayed till like 7. We were like, okay, whatever, it's an hour. It was like, oh, it's an hour. And then we were like, okay, fine. So we'll wait another half an hour. And then while we were driving, it was delayed because of weather. So while we were driving to the airport, the weather was super bad. While we were driving to the airport, it was pouring rain and traffic was bad. Streets were flooded. It was terrible. So we were running late. They actually, they undelayed our flight. They were like, it's going to be at 6:30. And then they were like, no, it's going to be at 6. And we were panicking. We were rushing. We were running. We were freaking out. And by the time we actually got to the airport, they were like, actually, your flight's in 4 hours. So we just sat there. Yep. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't horrible. We're saying it was really funny because, so our gate was like 2 gates down from the gate where the customer service desk was, and the line for customer service to try to change flights or reschedule or something was literally like the length of the entire airport. And then actually once we got on the flight, there was like not a lot of people on it. There was a lot of empty seats, even though they kept saying over and over and over and over that it was going to be a full flight. I think people must have decided to go home. I think some people, or go to a hotel or something. I think after like a 5 hours of delay or something, some people just decide to leave and they just don't get on the flight. They rebook for a later flight. So we didn't. They didn't, and I was traveling with me, my mom, my dad, and my sister, so there were 4 of us, and we had the whole aisle. So there was 2 empty seats. So there was an empty seat between me and my sister, and then there was an empty seat on the other end for my dad. So that was actually really nice because I got to put my leg in the middle of the seat. The seats are so small. I didn't have to touch a stranger. However, for some reason, that flight it also wasn't long, actually. Once we got on it, the flight was really quick. I've been on a much longer flights to the same destination. I don't know if the pilot was just zooming or what, but he was like, and then we landed really fast. But it was super hot. I was sweating. Man, I wish airplanes are always too hot or too cold. I wish they would just decide one way or the other so that I can dress accordingly. Because whenever I dress for an airplane to be cold, like with a sweatshirt and stuff, I'm broiling hot. And then once And then when I wear like a t-shirt, I'm cold. When I was on a plane, the seat across the aisle had a kid the mother did not care about who ran up and down the aisles. Oh yeah, I've had some horror stories of flying with children. How do you not parent your child, dude? Look, I get it. Kids are wild. Sometimes kids cry, sometimes kids scream, sometimes kids kick the seat in front of them, and the parent can only do so much. If they're trying their best, like, sometimes kids are screaming and they will not stop. They're children. I get it, especially if they're really little. But if the parents are just completely ignoring them, what the actual fuck is your problem? I've been on so many flights where there's been a kid being a nightmare, and then, like, the parents just fall asleep, or the parents put on their iPads, like, their headphones, and just ignore their child the whole flight. What is your fucking problem? If you are bringing a child on a plane, that is your responsibility, and you just have to be okay. When you take a child on a plane, you are accepting that your flight is not just gonna be relaxing the whole time. Part of it's gonna be caring for this child. If you bring a child on the plane, do not expect to plug into your iPad for the entire flight. Like, what is your problem? And yeah, I had this horrible flight with these terrible parents. This was like last year. I was flying by myself, and you know, they'll let people with kids board first, right? So, and I was in the last boarding group because I had the cheapest flight tickets because I'm a college student. So I was basically, like, literally the last row. I was, like, the last person to get on the plane. And so when I got there, there was, like, a mom and a dad, a couple, and their kid in the 3 seats. And I looked at my ticket, and I looked at the seats, and their kid is in my seat. And they have you know, the reason that they let people with kids under 2 get on the airplane is so early so they can set up all their stuff. Like, they had, like, they had, like, a diaper bag, and they had their toys. Like, they were all set up. They'd been in there for, like, 45 minutes with their kid in my seat. And I said very politely, as I am very polite and kind, in fact, I said, I'm sorry, that I think that's my seat. And the mom, like, rolls her eyes at me. She's like, oh, okay. And, like, picks up the child. And this child is, like, I would say the kid is, like, 2 or 3. So it's right on the cusp of the child being able to fit in the parent's lap. I did touch grass, actually. I'll tell you about it when I finish my plane story. This kid is, like, right on the cusp of, like, being big enough that the kid should just have their own plane seat. But the mom clearly, they didn't buy a ticket for their kid. And she was gonna put the kid in her lap because it was a full flight and this kid didn't have a seat. But the kid was, like, just, you know, ever so slightly too big to fit in her lap. So the kid's feet were, like, in my lap. And the whole time, the mom was complaining to the flight attendant. The mom was like, there's no seat for him? I have to just have my kid on my lap? And the flight attendant was like, did you buy a ticket for your child? And she was like, no, I was just hoping there'd be an empty seat he could sit in. Which was my seat. If you didn't buy a seat, if you didn't buy an extra seat, your child has to sit in your lap. And the lady was acting like I was the problem. She was like, well, she sat in this seat. I said, it's my seat! It's my seat! Like, this girl sat in the seat that my kid was in. You didn't buy a seat for your kid. It's my seat. Ugh. Like, she was really just expecting that there would be an extra seat, and, which, first of all, there wasn't. It was a full flight. I couldn't have moved even if I wanted to. I didn't have any other choice. What the fuck was she expecting me to do? What was she expecting the poor flight attendant to do? I don't know what was going on there. And then, so the kid was sitting there with this kid that's basically too big to be sitting in his mother's lap. So the kid's feet are, like, in my lap. Honestly, like, the kid was pretty well behaved. He was just way too big for the seat. But halfway through the flight, the kid started, you know, those little safety cards on the back of the seat. The kid started just taking the safety cards out of the back pocket and dropping them in my lap. Like, he's just, you know, kids just do things to fidget with their hands, and he would just be like, boop, boop, just dropping them in my lap. I was like, okay. And then I tried to hand them back to his mom because they were falling all over the floor and they were from her seat. I was like, oh, your son dropped these in my lap. And of course she looked at me like I just punched her in the face or something. She was like, because she was sleeping, and she was trying to sleep. She was like, you know when you're on an airplane, you're kind of like half asleep? And I was like, your son just dropped all these in my lap. And she looked at me like I just fucking assaulted her for daring to speak to her after her son has dropped shit in my lap after trying to sit in my seat. Oh my god, it was so annoying. And like the kid was honestly fine. Like that was the only thing the kid did that was disrupted. The kid didn't cry or anything. It was just his mom expected him to let her kid sit in my seat. And she acted like I was like, that was the worst part, is like, you know what? Honestly, like, I could have felt for her. You know, plane seats are expensive. Sometimes you just want to put your kid on your lap and you're just hoping for the best. Maybe you're praying there'll be an extra seat. But if there isn't, don't get mad at the person who's sitting in their seat. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh. Alright, sorry, that was from last year. That wasn't from this flight. This flight was fine once I actually got on. I was just in the airport for 6 hours. I have a water break. It's 1:30 a.m. Oh, good night. Have a good night. I'm glad you stayed long enough to listen to me lose my mind about that airplane story. I was kind of a repressed memory. I didn't remember it that much, but then once I started talking about it, like, all of the details flooded back to me. Every moment of that terrible flight. Dude, yeah, something about airplanes makes everyone lose their fucking mind. I guess it's just everyone's tired, everyone's in a bad mood. Like, you're never in a good mood when you're getting on an airplane. You've been waiting in lines, it's really expensive, the thing is tiny, you're probably hungry, you've probably been trapped in a car with your kids. Like, to the airport here, the airport is already like an hour and a half away from civilization. It's like in the middle of nowhere. So by the time everyone gets to the airport, they've already been sitting in the car with their terrible children for like 2 hours. Yeah, honestly, no, the kid was fully not the problem. The child was actually fine. It was just that his mom was mad at me for sitting in my seat. And then it's like, once she's gotten mad at me during boarding, there's this tension for the whole, like, 5-hour flight. Because she's mad at me now. And I can't do anything about it. I'm just sitting. And so now it's like, if she has to get up and use the bathroom, it's like, there's bad vibes about it. Because I was in the aisle seat. There's, like, bad vibes. It's like, she just fucked up my whole flight. I couldn't even just sit there in peace because I was just sitting there like, oh my god, now there's this, like, weird tension with this random lady next to me. Super annoying. Super annoying. But, you guys, the amount of... I touched grass so hard on this trip. Because we went to, like... Okay, so we went to New York, but we didn't go to New York City. We went to upstate New York. We went to, like, the Catskills. We didn't go to the... We went to the mountains. I went to the wilderness. I hiked in the forest. In the forest? Out, there was so much grass and so little internet. Wild. It absolutely blew my VTuber brain how much grass there was. Like, there was so many. Finger Lakes? I don't know. We didn't see a lake. We went in the Delaware River. Yeah, I went in a river, a forest, the mountains, the country. I touched grass. I want to hear anyone ever... I touched grass so hard I got a sunburn. I sunburned my fragile white woman's skin. My nose is, like, peeling off. I got, like, a sunburn on my fucking nose. But it's nice because it took me 3 hours to get a sunburn in New York, where it would take me 10 minutes to get that sunburn standing outside in Texas. I went to the beach. I touched grass. I touched sand. I touched dirt. I touched water. I touched concrete. I don't know. There was a lot of driving. We drove. When we got off the airplane, we rented a car, and then we drove for like 1 million hours. And by we, I mean my dad. So shout out to my dad for driving us everywhere because I hate driving. I hate driving in places I've never been to. Like I would never. Yeah, I went to a beach. We went to an amusement park where I won a Squishmallow. You guys know Squishmallows? You guys know Squishmallows, right? They're like the plushies that white women are obsessed with, the teenage girls are obsessed with. They're like so soft and so cute, and they come in so many cute patterns. Where did I go? I went to upstate New York, and I went to New Jersey. Don't ask me the names of the cities, I don't remember. We went to a bunch of little ones. Because, like, my family is from New York, but then also my sister was at a summer camp, so we had to like go up and get her, and then we had to come back, and then my parents decided to go to New Jersey, like, just for fun, because there's nice beaches there. So we kind of went around, like, that area. You got back from Ireland! Holy shit, that's really far. Is it a full-size Squishmallow? No, it's a little one, but it's really cute. It's the one that's, strawberry milk. I love Squishmallows, I have a couple. Not as many as my sister, not as many as a lot of people. But I have some. I want a lot of they're kind of expensive. But yeah. That's so pretty, oh my god. I want to go to Europe. I want to do European travel and see things. I want to see castles. I saw a lighthouse! That was very epic. Oh, wait, do you guys know about this thing? Okay, do you guys know that there's a National Society of Lighthouses? And they have this booklet you can buy at the gift shop of lighthouses that are part of the National Society of Lighthouses. And it's like a little passport with stamps. And if you go to a lighthouse that's part of the Association of Lighthouses, they'll give you a stamp that says you went there, and then if you get like 60 stamps, you can send them to the Society of Lighthouses and get a patch. I'm gonna try to go to, I bought the passport. I'm gonna try to go to 60 lighthouses and learn about lighthouses. Also, wait, is the sound better? I didn't do like a sound check at the start of the stream. Is it okay? I realized on my last stream before I left, it was fucking insanely loud. I'm sorry. No one fucking told me. It was a 12-hour stream, and no one once told me, hey, your volume is really loud, so I feel like that's on you guys. Whatever. Yeah, so now I'm gonna try to visit, like, every lighthouse in America. So if you guys have any lighthouse recommendations, if you guys live near or have visited a lighthouse that you enjoyed, do tell me about it, because I'm gonna try to visit like every lighthouse. Or to post the pics in Discord. You can post them in general. We don't really have a specific like picture sharing section. Yeah, so that's my new quest. I'm gonna see lighthouses. I really like lighthouses. They have a very mysterious and spooky aura, you know? And they're weird because they're all so old, and they're such beautiful old buildings. We climbed the stairs of the lighthouse. It was very interesting. I road trips Zatsu. You guys aren't ready. This is something else I do want to talk about on this stream. It's like the next month, basically. Who are you? I don't know. I'm just someone trying to go to some lighthouses, apparently. But yeah, so the next month or so is basically my last month of summer vacation. Oh, sad. Cause I've been grinding, you guys. I've been streaming like 4 or 5 times a week, like 3 to 5 times a week. The next month probably won't be as frequent because I have to move to school. I'm moving to an apartment. Woo! I'm not living in the dorms anymore. I know I've told you guys this, but I'm just so excited. I can't stand fucking college dorms. But yeah, so I'm gonna be like packing and shopping and getting stuff ready, so I might not be around 4 times a week. We'll see. Because there are definitely a couple streams I want to do before the end of the summer. Of course, we have to finish Xenoblade. Actually, since Penis is here, I've been meaning to add, how close to the end of Xenoblade am I? If I'm at that thing where I'm fighting Yaldabaoth, which I will do next week. Probably Monday. Am I like closing in on the end? I feel like I've been playing this game for 1 million years. Now we await penis answer. Penis, tell me. Tell me, oh all-knowing penis. Yeah, so at the end of August, basically like the last day of August to the first week of September, I will be going on another break because I am going to be driving across the entire United States. So don't even joke about road trip Zatsu. Like 4 or 5 more streams if you don't take a million years. Okay. Alright. We can do that. Yeah, I'm driving across literally like the whole country. It's gonna take like a week. I'm actually really excited though. We're gonna see Lighthouses. I'm gonna stop in West Virginia and see Mothman. There's a Mothman statue in West Virginia. Cool, cool. Okay. Alright. I went to a really cool used game store on my trip, and they had like so many... They had a lot of games, and they had like 1 zillion copies of Xenoblade 2 for some reason. Like, I asked the cashier about it, and she was like, oh yeah, we just got like a shipment someone was selling in bulk, so we bought like 80 copies of Xenoblade 2. And she was like, do you want one? And I kind of thought about it because they were an okay price, but then I was like, let me finish Xenoblade 1 first, and then maybe I'll... Because she gave me the business card, and she was like, well, if you finish Xenoblade 1 anytime in the next year, we'll probably still have copies of Xenoblade 2 in our storeroom, so you can buy it online. I was like, okay, maybe I will. If Xenoblade 1 doesn't, like, suck. Guys, what if it has, like, a shitty ending, and I just never want to play the series again? That would be funny. No, it wouldn't. But it would be. It would save me, money. Save me, like, $100 on buying more Xenoblade games in the future. Alright, I had to sip some water. I realized right before this, stream, I was, like, gonna sit down to stream, and then I was like, why is my head fucking killing me? And then I realized I hadn't had any water in, like, 24 hours, so I went to get a big cup of water. And now my head feels better. One has a good ending, you will like it. Okay. Bro, what if Shulk wakes up and it was all a dream? It was all an illusion. Actually, oh, guys, edgy theory. Guys, what if, actually, Shulk is dead? Shulk is dead, and he is in the afterlife, and the Bionis is heaven, and the Mechonis is hell, and he is in purgatory, and, he's dead. Shulk is dead! What is this? You gotta play Future Connected? Do I, though? Do I really, though? Future Connected, man. Man, I hope my future is disconnected. But yeah, basically, the next month or so is gonna be a little bit slow, probably. It's basically gonna be playing Xenoblade, doing a couple streams, doing some wrap-up before I go on my arduous journey across the United States of America, and then I'll figure it all out when I get there. I don't know, when I get to school, because I would have an apartment, but I honestly don't know how good the internet is gonna be. I can't imagine it's worse than college housing. That's just a theory, a game theory, and so I can't be criticized, and I will fight you in the comments if you think anything about Shulk being dead is wrong. Yeah, what I said, exactly, it's just a fucking theory, so if you say I'm wrong, you're actually wrong for saying I'm wrong, because I said it's a theory, so I'm not making any concrete claims, and you can't say shit to me about why I'm wrong, because I'm actually right, because it's just a theory, which means it can't be wrong, because it's just a theory! You idiot! Is it Torna, the Golden Country? I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. The fuck is Torna, the Golden Country? Water time. What the scuba am I saying? I don't know. Oh my god, Milo. Actually, I think Lemon might be under my bed. Lemon's under my bed right now. People just not want to come out. Lemon, where you at? But yeah, I touched grass so hard. You guys want to hear about all the outdoors activities I did? Guys, I went outside so much. I went on a hike. Then another hike to a river, and then we hiked up a mountain. I thought I was going to die. It was so steep. It was so many stairs. They had like stairs, but they were like stairs made of rocks, and they were so steep, and it was so scary, and I thought I was gonna die, and it was so hot. So I went on two hikes. Then I went in water. I went in natural water, which you guys know I'm scared of natural bodies of water. I went in a river. I went in a river, and then we walked on the river bank. And then we went back in the river, and we floated on the river, and then we walked some more. I touched more grass in the last week than I have in, like, my whole fucking life, dude. Yeah, I was in, like, freaking I was in the freaking backwoods country. Out in the middle of nowhere. I stayed in this shitty hotel. We actually had a nice vacation, but, like, the hotel was really shitty that we stayed in for some of it. We stayed in this really shitty hotel. And it was really funny because it was such an America moment. Because we stayed in this town in the middle of nowhere that basically had this one street, was basically the whole town. And there was a Burger King, my hotel, and then a McDonald's on the other side. And across the street was a burger place. It was just fenced in on all sides by fast food establishments, and there was basically nothing else in the town. It was such an America moment, for real. I will wake up every morning of my vacation for the part that we were in that town to the beautiful glow of the golden arches as I looked at the McDonald's outside my window, and I said, the American dream, baby! Every day I wake up and I see McDonald's, and I want a sausage McGriddle. I haven't eaten McDonald's. I haven't eaten McDonald's in ages, but I ate McDonald's like 3 times on my vacation because it was literally the only thing in the town. And McDonald's breakfast. Not, I didn't have any chicken nuggets. I did have chicken fries from Burger King though, and those are bussin'. I was like, something Fither would order what? The sausage McGriddle? No, that's McGee. They call him Stupid Magoo or whatever. Getting stuck at the airport is such a how is it a skill issue? It had nothing to do with me. It was like the weather. They were like, oh, the airplane is coming from California or something, and there's weather. It was just that the airplane took forever to get there. And I guess they didn't have any other airplanes. If I... Stupu loves the McGritty. It's not the McGritty, it's the McGriddle. Like how you cook up on a griddle. Just control the weather, lol. No, hear me out. If I was running an airport, I would just build like an underground bunker underneath a whole facility. There's just like more airport, but it's basically just a garage, but like a giant garage full of airplanes. So if ever the weather is bad and they're like, oh, we can't get the airplane here in time, you just open up the garage door of my underground garage and get out another airplane. Like, you just have a bunch of extra airplanes in case you need them. And then everyone goes on their merry way. And then everyone will be like, where'd this airplane... But it's like a secret because... just because it is. Like, if everyone knew that you had a whole bunch of extra airplanes under the airport, it would be chaos. So you don't tell anyone. And you just be like, where did this other airplane come from? And you're like, I don't know. They just found another airplane. So really crazy. And then no one's ever delayed ever because there's just extra airplanes. No, I'm on the no-fly list now because I said that my backpack was going to explode. Milo said hello. Oh my god, tell Milo I said meow. Oh, and when I got back from my trip, I had a package waiting for me that had my AI the Somnium file keychains and buttons, and they gave me a sticker. They gave me a sticker. Shout out to... Oh shit, what's their username? Shout out to Lone Neocities, or Hoshizora Lone, who makes really cute merch. Did I actually do that? Did I actually do what? I don't know what you're referring to. Anyway. I'm from beautiful Florida. Oh, thank fucking god I didn't go to Florida. Or shipping to Wales wasn't stupid expensive. Yeah, skill issue. Just don't be in Wales. I don't know. Joke about the backpack? What backpack? I didn't bring a backpack on the plane. There never was any backpack. Anyway. Yeah, because the airplane pulled up. The airplane pulled up to the gate, and we were all sitting, like, we were sitting there, and we could see the airplane pull up to the gate. And we were like, and then the gate agent, the guy with the intercom, was like, the airplane is here, but he didn't say to get on. He was just kind of like, our shuttle has, our aircraft has arrived, and we're cleaning it and whatever. So the airplane was there. We were just looking at the airplane, and then people started getting in line. Like, you know, people in the airplane do that thing where they start getting in line, even though they haven't said to get in line, because, I don't know, they just do, you know, because no one's got anything better to do at an airport than stand in a line, so people get in line. Especially my dad. My dad is like stereotypical airport dad behavior. He is always assessing the lines. He is... So I was like, oh, yay, we can get on the airplane. And then they were like, oh, it's gonna be half an hour. So we were standing in line, and I was talking to my Discords, multiple Discords, and I was like, I'm getting on the airplane, bye everyone, because we were standing in line with all of our stuff. And then they were like, it's gonna be half an hour, and I told I was like, I'm gonna fucking blow up the airplane! I said, oh my god, I hope the bomb I'm carrying goes off. I can't wait another half an hour, because at this point, this airport was dealing me psychic damage. This airport sucked. It had, everything was actually fine for the most part, except where we were sitting in the terminal, there was like 5 TVs blasting like reality TV for 6 hours. Like, that's the most insufferable reality TV shit you've ever seen, and commercials. I was about to lose, and it was really loud. I was about to lose my fucking mind. I said, oh my god, I hope that shit goes off. And then I got put on the no-fly list, so I actually lied to you guys. I'm actually not streaming from my house. I'm still in the airport right now. What kind of reality TV? I don't know, the shitty kind! That's all reality. That's not all reality. Love Island, MT. It was like E! News. It was something shitty. It was terrible. It was bad! It was bad! It was not Love Island. I went to Rhodes in Greece in the airport on the way home. I had a hot dog. No, the food was actually alright. Like, the food wasn't bad. The food was not bad. Like, they kind of have up their game at airport foods in the last couple of years. I've been to the airport. Like, now they have, like, they try to make it nice. They have, like, nice restaurants. It's still not that good, but it's alright. The food is not bad. The food was definitely palatable. I had some dumplings. Well, I actually had it back. I mean, not me personally. They were like used. Hell, for all you guys, power of VTubing, guys. For all you guys know, I'm still in the airport. I'm actually broadcasting live from the United Polaris Lounge. Haven't been to an airport in like 5 years. Next time I do, I will drink alcohol in the bar before boarding. I mean, you can drink in the airport. People do. People drink in the airport at like 9 in the morning. Airport is a lawless land when it comes to alcohol. But be careful, because the only thing worse than sitting next to, like, a child, like a crying child on an airplane, is sitting next to, like, an annoying drunk person on an airplane. I've sat next to, not next to, but around some people who are very intoxicated on an airplane, and, like, oh my god, it's the worst. So, as long as you're, like, a quiet drunk. If you're like a sleepy drunk, you should definitely drink. Your birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Fallen Angel. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. You're now 1 year older. However old you were before, add 1 more to that. That's how old you are. Yep, I guessed it. Guys, you guys know that? I can guess everyone's age. I can guess everyone's age in my chat with 100% accuracy. Ready? Okay, take your age. Add 1 to it. And then subtract 1. That's your age. Was that right? Yeah, psychic ability. Yeah, you're impressed, right? You're impressed by that trick. That was magic. That was the real mind reading. You never know I know your age! I know. Your age is your age plus 1 minus 2 is your age. Ha! Guessed it correctly again. See? You never know. Never let them know your next move. Use a different equation. I'm a mathematician. Oh yeah, the other thing that happened was, when I got in the airplane, and then I got in the airplane, and then when I landed, I checked my phone, and I was like, my brain was not computing, because it was 2 in the morning when I got back. You know, I'd been in the airport, it was like, you know, my brain was not working. And, like, I don't know, like, I opened Twitter, because I had a bunch of Twitter notifications, because I'm famous like that. And I was like, my brain didn't register that they said yesterday that they were gonna, like, announce new Hololive members. So when we landed, I kept seeing pictures of them, and I was like, who's that? I was like, which one is that? Crony? Because I haven't like watched Hololive seriously for a while. I just haven't been that into it. So I got in the airplane, and when I landed, there were 5 new Hololive members, and I was like, when did they add those? And they added them while I was in the airplane. Yeah, they look cool. I don't know. I'm thinking of tampering down how much I want to talk shit on streams so that, like, other people don't hate me. So, what plane? What do you mean, what plane? The plane that come home from my vacation! Have you been listening? Wait, water break. the way to get new Hololive members for Amanda to go on a plane. Yeah. The kind of plane? The brand? Boeing, probably. VTubers are great. I wish women were real. God, I wish women were real. Such a shame that women don't exist. Brand? I don't know. Boeing, probably. I can't... I know some things about airplanes. Stop talking shit though, Jesus. Okay, Man, I would love to share with you guys some plane information about myself. Unfortunately, I kind of can't. I know that's kind of a dox a little bit. But I like planes. Just leave you guys with some mystery. What is Amanda's mysterious relationship to planes? Is she in fact actually in real life? My real life identity, my IRL identity, is actually the CEO of Boeing? Wait. CEO of Boeing. I'm actually the David Calhoun. David Calhoun. Okay. I am actually the Dave Calhoun, CEO of Boeing Aviation since January of 2020. He makes $22.5 million a year, and then he gets a $7 million bonus. Whoa. He wrote a book. What a shithead. Alright, yep, that's actually me. That's actually my IRL identity, is actually Dave Calhoun, CEO of Boeing Aviation. Stuff. Yeah. I'm actually a bomber pilot. I'm actually a trained pilot. The reason that you guys didn't hear from me while I was in the air, it wasn't because my phone was on airplane mode and I didn't bring my computer. It was because I was actually the one flying the plane. Yep. They actually let me fly the plane. They said, does anyone on board know how to operate a Boeing 737? No? Oh, okay, let's let Amanda do it. And then I said, yeah, and then I did it. I don't even play Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't know how to fly a plane. I do know how to drive. It's probably similar. I'm like, how much more can there be to it? It's just like left, right, up and down. If you see lightning, don't hit it. And they should let me fly a plane. Water break. No, I mean, I know there are a lot of different types of planes, but like, I think there aren't that many kinds of like commercial passenger planes. Every time I go on a plane, it's like the Boeing 737 or like the bigger one. You know, it's like, oh, see ya, bye, Adriana. Like, it's always one of those two. Like, I never feel like I get on a plane and it's like a vastly different model of plane, you know? It's all kind of the same. Like, you'll sometimes look out the window and you'll see, like, the smaller ones, but that's all you see at the airport. Sometimes you see those ones, like, the biplanes, but you have to go, like, down near the ocean to get those, and you have to, like, pay someone to fly you. Or, like, a military plane. Listen, I want to tell you guys about my plane information, but I actually, like, kind of can't. Oh, well. In the States, it's gonna be Boeing. Yeah. Boeing. Does Boeing still have a NASA contract? Or... I think they do. Maybe? Boing boing. OMG boing boing? Oh my god, the boing boing, not the boing boing. Whoa. You know when you're on the plane, there was quite a bit of turbulence on the flight that I was on yesterday. And you know when there's too much turbulence, then you're like boing boing. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. I do a little bouncing. There was someone behind me on the plane when there was turbulence, and they were freaking out. They were losing their mind. They were like, I'm like, dude. Do you know how unlikely you are to actually get in a plane crash? The odds of actually being in a plane crash are so low. You're like 1 quadrillion times more likely to... You're like 1 quadrillion times more likely to die in a car crash than a plane crash. Like, plane crashes are not that common. I went to the Philippines months ago. I had a layover in South Korea. I failed a weapons check and the cops stole my wallet knife and now I dislike South Korea. Why the fuck were you trying to go through South Korean airport security with a knife? Put that shit in your suitcase or don't bring it with you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, don't bring a knife through airport security, period. It's so much scarier. I mean, it can be. It's true. Like, the odds of you survive, if a plane fully goes out of the sky, you're not surviving. You can't survive it. You can't survive a car crash. People do. I have. Oh my god. Bro, penis just got attacked by a cat. Violence has ensued. Kitty violence. Hail in chat. Oh, hey, Elizabeth. What's up? Yeah, I mean, I also got held up at airport security on my flight here, which was so annoying because I put all my stuff in the little bins, whatever. I was going through my stupid security check, which doesn't even do anything, by the way. All that TSA stuff is bullshit. Polaris are premiering a new song? Polaris. I don't know if I know who that is. Is that a person? Oh. Okay, I'll enjoy. Anyway, I was saying, oh yeah, that TSA is bullshit. Aussie metalcore band. Interesting. Well, enjoyed that. Not to disrespect our hard-working TSA officers, but like, how often do we actually hear about TSA stopping a terrorist attack? Not very often. All they do is, like, make the airport annoying. I think we should abolish the TSA. You know, I think if someone brings a bomb on an airplane, like, that's their own deal. It's their own situation, you know? Like, the TSA, it's not their problem. That's probably a very terrible take. Anyway, so, like, the machine, the x-ray machine that all the bags were going through got stopped. Like, they pulled someone's bag and were searching it. So the whole machine stopped, the whole conveyor belt stopped, and I was gonna go, my whole family had already gone through the line, and I was like, I had done everything. All I had to do was take one step through the metal detector, and I was through security, and I just had to wait for my bags on the other side. But the security guy was like, you have to stay with your bag, like, while they were searching someone else's bag. So I just had to stand at the security line making eye contact with the TSA guy for like 10 minutes. No, POV, imagine you're the TSA guy and I'm staring at you like this with my autistic eyes for like 10 minutes while you tell me I have to stand with my bag ready. Are you imagining it? Are you imagining that you're the TSA guy and I'm staring at you like this? Hit him with that Amanda stare. I hit him with the Amanda stare in the airport. Exactly, and that's my pitch for why we shouldn't abolish the TSA. Because I will stare at you for 10 minutes like this. That's the whole reason. It took freaking ages. So annoying. TSA doesn't do shit. The TSA does not do shit. I actually don't know that. I don't have any evidence to back that up. I just felt like saying it to be mean and inflammatory. I'm sorry. I'm sure the TSA does a lot of important stuff, like yelling at me and making the airport take longer and being annoying. Yeah, TSA ain't even real. Yeah, like, TSA officers, what are they actually trained to do? Like, are they trained in combat? Could they fight? Because, no offense, but they don't look like they could fight. Like the like, you know, like some of the cops, at least some of them, some cops look combat trained. Like, I think I could fight a TSA officer. Are they armed? The TSA are, they have belts like they're the police, but I don't think they're carrying guns. Should I fight a TSA officer? Like, for content. TSA gets no combat training and they're unarmed? Dude, should I fight a TSA officer? Imagine the headline. Imagine the clickbait title. This VTuber fought a TSA officer in the airport. They don't have guns. They don't have arrest powers. Do they have, like, tasers? They have shit. I'm gonna fight the TSA. I'm gonna fight a TSA officer. The worst they can do is call the actual police. Because they're not the police. They're TSA. Oh, the Travel Security Administration has mandated. All they do is stop you from taking fucking shampoo. They have walkie-talkies. Whoa. Oh, I'm shaking in my boots. Shiver me timbers. So sometimes they have guns. Alright, I'll scout out which ones have guns before I start picking fights with TSA agents. They have numbers on their side? Yeah, but they underestimate my sheer tenacity. This one makes me good in a fight. Pow pow! Pow pow! Violence. My sheer aggression. Yeah, airport security stuff. Oh, can we talk about the liquids thing? Like how you can't bring a certain amount of liquids? You are telling me we are living in the sci-fi future of AI-generated anime girls and self-driving cars, but you guys can't tell the difference between, like, a bottle of water or a bottle of shampoo and fucking liquid explosives? You guys can't test for that? I can't bring my fucking shampoo? What? What do you mean? Freudians versus TSA with cocaine on our side. Don't do cocaine, guys. Pressure as well? Well, you can't bring aerosol cans, because those are pressurized. You can't bring those in the airplane because they'll explode. But, like, just a bottle of water won't explode. Unless it's a liquid explosive. Which it's not! It's just fucking hairspray! They took my leave-in conditioner last time. The last time I got stopped by TSA, they had to go through my suitcase, go into my toiletry bag, and take out my fucking hairspray. It's not even an aerosol can. It's literally just like shea oil. It's just oil. It's just oil. My mom, I love my mom. And my mom is a very smart woman. My mom is very smart. Love my mom. She's a very strong, capable, smart woman. But for some reason, her brain just leaves her body when it comes to TSA security and water bottles. 100% of the time, my mom tries to take a bottle of water through TSA security, and 100% of the time, she acts surprised when they tell her she has to dump it out or drink it. She's like, "What do you mean I can't bring my bottle of water?" I'm like, Mom, my mom's been going on airplanes for like 50 years. I'm like, Mom. I mean, I guess that's the thing. It's like, alright, not to let everyone know that I'm a fucking Zoomer, but I was not alive before 9/11. So I don't know what airport, I don't know, like, I used to be you could just stroll up to an airport gate, I guess. I've never experienced that. So I don't know, maybe it's just, my mom just forgot that we're living in the post 9/11 security state. I don't know. I do not know what it's like to live before the fucking Patriot Act. Movies in the 80s, you can smoke, yeah, bring guns and smoke. Yeah, well, in the 80s, you could smoke everywhere. You could smoke in restaurants, you could smoke in, like, the bus. That's why, like, I heard in the olden days, like, this is just something I've heard. This might just be, like, a rumor, like, an old wives' tale, that, like, it used to be basically guaranteed that you would throw up on an airplane, not from turbulence or motion sickness, but from the smell of smoke. Like, people used to throw up way more often on airplanes. Japan, you can smoke everywhere? Is that true? I feel like that's not true. Well, I'm glad. I don't like the smell of fucking cigarettes. I'm glad people can't smoke in restaurants anymore. It's annoying. I'm gonna call BS. I don't think you can smoke everywhere in Japan. I feel like Japan has smoking areas. You like cigarette smell? I kind of used to like cigarette smell when I was younger. My dad used to smoke, so, like, my dad would smell like cigarettes, and, like, when you're younger, you're just like, oh yeah, it's just kind of like what my dad smells like. But then my dad quit smoking. So my dad doesn't smoke for a while. I was joking, by the way. Big black dogs? All dogs are good. I love dogs. There's not a breed of dog I don't like, except for those crusty little white dogs. Those things are gross. But that's not their fault. I like all dogs. I love dogs. I love dogs. I love dogs and I love cats and I love fish. I love animals. I'm an animal lover. Back ones, I like them. I hate tobacco smell, but it looks cool when anime men who are literally me light up. Yeah. I mean, I don't vape either, so I'm a good girl. I don't smoke cigarettes and I don't vape. I just use marijuana like everyone else. I'm kidding! Allegedly in Minecraft, I smoke weed. Allegedly in Minecraft. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, you know what? I can appreciate cigarettes for the aesthetic in anime. Or movies or something. Like, yeah, go for your, like, detective noir vibes. Whatever, do it. But I don't want to, like, I don't want it in my lungs. I don't want, look. I do about 1 trillion other things that are basically guaranteed to give me cancer. I eat red 40 food dye. I microwave all my food. I have 5G network on my phone. Like, some shit that I do. I drink energy drinks. I drink soda. I eat chips. I don't know. I eat fast food. Something is gonna give me cancer, probably. But it's not gonna be fucking cigarettes. I don't need to have a nicotine addiction. Nicotine addiction is not cute. Alright, all these girlies with their cute little vapes, and then they're like, oh, they're like, so cute, look at my strawberry cinnamon cupcake vape. And then before you know it, they've got a fucking nicotine addiction, and it's not cute. Don't vape. You look like a loser. Honestly, like, yeah, if you are gonna get a nicotine addiction, just smoke cigarettes. That's terrible advice. That's terrible advice. Don't smoke cigarettes and don't vape. Oh my god. Cigs make you cooler? These cigs do not make you cooler. Don't smoke cigarettes. Don't smoke cigarettes. Don't vape. Don't get a nicotine addiction. Don't do drugs. I'm trying to... Sometimes I look at my analytics or comments or something and I realize that some people watching me are like actually 10, which first of all, leave. If you're 10, leave. But also, like, I don't know, I feel like I just assume that people watching me can detect the nuance in the bullshit that I say. But I think not all of them can. So I'm gonna make this very clear. Don't vape, don't smoke cigarettes. It's not cool. You don't look cool, you have a nicotine addiction. This has been a PSA from Dare. I don't know, like, I feel like when I was in, like, elementary and high school and stuff, like, we didn't really have drugs and alcohol and cigarette PSAs. It's just not anything we ever saw. I don't know, like, they would just be like, very rarely, very short ones, they'd just be like, oh, don't smoke. Don't drink underage. And then when I did driver's ed, they were like, don't drink and drive. But I guess maybe I'm too young to have been through all the, like, Dare shit. Dare is not really a thing of my era. That's like a 80s, 90s thing, I think. I might be wrong. But we never had, like, a Dare presentation. Because, like, in middle school, I went to private school. We had, my school in middle school, it was, like, a middle school and a high school attached, and it was private school, so it was, like, full of rich kids, so everyone just did cocaine. I don't get it, like, at least drinking is fun. At least drinking makes your social experiences, or makes your watching TV or something. At least, like, drinking makes things more fun. What the fuck does vaping do? It's not like people claim it gives you a buzz. I don't know. It's gross. It doesn't even taste good, dude. Like, vapes are nasty. I prefer the smell of cigarettes to the smell of vapes. They smell disgusting. Oh, how we got on this topic? I was gonna fight a TSA agent, and then you guys were like, oh, we have, we used to be able to smoke in an airplane, I guess. Just Amanda airplane talk. I really am. The thumbnail is a joke. The thumbnail of this stream is a joke, but now I feel like I'm really on my way to getting on a no-fly list. You guys see this image? You guys like my thumbnail, by the way? I thought it was pretty good. I was scrambling. I was like, what should I make the thumbnail for this? Because I don't even have anything to talk about. And then I was like, BRB, let me put myself on the no-fly list. You guys like it? Everyone, guys, okay, I have an assignment for you. I want everyone to go print out this picture, take a screenshot right now, print it out, and then, like, hang it up all around your local airport. Like, put it up at your local airport facility where everyone can see it. Yeah, print it out, laminate it so it's waterproof. We can't have water getting spilled on it. To make sure that I never get on another airplane again. Kindly ensure that I never have to fly on an airplane again. I wish we had high-speed trains in America, but we don't. No horribly loud, yeah. I'm on the no-fly list for real. Y'all thought I was joking. They really put me on the no-fly list. It doesn't say my name. It doesn't say my real name. It says Amanda, Lord of Darkness. Things crazy. Where you can ping them. We're talking trains. We're talking trains. I saw some cool train-related things on my vacation. I didn't really take many pictures of the train stuff. Well, I did, but I'm not gonna... I probably won't share them just because they had, like, a lot of identifying locations. Train smell. I love trains! I think I'm gonna ride in a train in the middle of September. Which is really exciting! I love riding, like a proper train, not like a subway train. I ride on a subway train a lot when I'm at school because I have to go places. Oh, it was, to quote Snoop Dogg, put 100 people in a room and get high and everyone vibing. Put 100 people drunk in one room and someone not coming out. Maybe. I don't know. Shouldn't fuck with marijuana though. Some people react badly to it. I mean, not me, but I'm kidding. I do not use marijuana products. Yeah, I wish we had high-speed trains in America, like the way they do in Europe and Asia, but, specifically Southwest Airlines lobbies against building a high-speed train in Texas. So, fuck Southwest Airlines. Southwest Airlines makes a killing flying from Houston to Dallas. My dad used to have this job where he would fly from Houston to Dallas and back in one day, like a business people. Like business people who had meetings or had client, like my dad was working for a company in Dallas, or his company that he worked for that's based here had a client who was in Dallas, and for a while he would, like, a couple times a week would fly to Dallas and back in one day, and Southwest Airlines runs all those flights, and there's a big, or they say, yeah, but it's too far to drive. Like, Texas is Texas is fucking massive. Like, driving from one city to another in Texas could take you 11 hours. It's really far between cities in America. It's really far between cities in Texas specifically, too. Like, even by America standards, shit is really far apart in Texas. So you basically have to, if you're going to try to get there and back in one day and not have to stay in, like, a shitty hotel in the fucking Dallas airport, you have to fly there and back. And Southwest Airlines basically has a monopoly on those flights. And there's a lot of people who do that. There's a lot of business people, like oil and gas business stuff. And whatever my dad does, not 100% sure. Real estate, I think? I don't know. What he was doing then. I kind of know what he does now, but I don't know. I was really little. But my point is, Southwest and Delta Airlines basically run those. And it's like, if they built a high-speed train, it would be awesome. But Southwest Airlines and Delta Airlines would lose a lot of money. Texas was originally its own country, yeah. The Republic of Texas. It's one of our 6 flags. So yeah, like 6 hours from Houston to Dallas. You should kill them? I should kill Southwest Airlines? Okay. Alright, BRB. Let me just kill Southwest Airlines real quick. Alright. Done. Everyone get it. Done. Yeah, guys. Everyone send me a super chat. I hereby promise, if you send any super chat sent to me will go towards building a high-speed railway from Houston to Dallas, specifically to spite Southwest Airlines. That's a joke because you can't send me super chats. I'm working on it, guys. Can I be real with you real quick? So after my 12-hour stream last week, I am about 2/3 of the way to watch hours needed for monetization. So, if you so desire to just leave that, just put that 12-hour stream on in the background, just put it on or something. I need those watch hours. Can we make it underground? We can't. You can't make anything underground in Texas. We get flash flooding. Houston, Texas. Oh, internet? Uh-oh. 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 1 second. I'm gonna fix it. Anyways. Oh, what was that? Crap, where was the- Shit! It just made a vine boom, but I didn't see the fucking alert. Are my alerts broken again? No! Okay, 1 sec. What the fuck is vine booming at me? Oh my god, it just vine boomed twice. I'm fucking dying. I'm trying to fix it. Okay, 1 second. ISP Kumbaka, yeah, for real. I need to fix my fucking internet. Okay, is it back? Jammed by South- That's your bro, it's fucking Southwest Airlines, dude! I bet it's the fucking TSA! Oh, you're so right, it's the fucking TSA! Knew it, I should've fucking known, they're jamming my internet! They don't want me spreading my propaganda about how we need a train! I thought whatever that vine boom was, there was 2 vine booms. I didn't hear them. Wait a second. Oh my god. Okay, 1 sec. What? That one's huge. That was the test, by the way. That wasn't. No one gave me $45. Why is it huge now? That is so fucked up. Okay. Well, that works now, I guess. Wait. Now it worked. Okay. Oh, hey, yo. Guess who just subscribed? Hey, yo, thanks, Amanda Lord of Darkness, for the sub. Wow, you sound really cool. Tune in on immediately, got Amanda jump scare. I love it. Oh, we're just having a good time. We're just being silly. We're just being silly. I'm definitely not gonna fight any TSA agents. Anyway, how are you, Lemon? And you missed me while I was on my vacation. I didn't ask you guys, how was your week away from me? Was it the most calm and peaceful, serene week you've ever experienced? You guys upset that I'm back? Your hair got like, God fucking damn it. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed your vacation from me. Because it's over now. Oh yeah, what were we talking about for my internet died? Oh yeah, that we can't build our train underground because Texas is on, like, it's just a fucking paved over swamp full of bayous. And some of it sits below sea level. And it's fucked up by drilling, so we get flash flooding. So you can't build anything underground here. No one has basements, we don't have a subway. Because if you build something underground, it will just flood instantly every time it rains. So the train would have to be above ground, but that's nice anyway because you had nice views. I don't want to just look at nothing while I'm on the train. When I took the train, it was like a 2-hour train ride. I just stared out the window the whole time. It was kind of autistic of me. And I watched the world go by. It was so awesome. I was sitting with a bunch of other college students. So they were all like kids my age. And they were all on their phones. And or doing whatever kids do on like an airplane or a whatever. Like one of them was like on their laptop writing an essay or something, which I should have been doing. And I was just like staring out the window silently the whole time. I don't know if I'm anxious, but I really thought the girl sitting next to me was judging me. She looked like a bitch. She was like... So I feel like she kept glancing at me. Like, she kept, like, glancing. She kept, like, glancing at me to see if I was, like, on my phone. And I was like, nah. She kept looking in my direction. She might have just been bored. I don't know. I don't wanna make assumptions, but I felt like she was judging me. No, my sister just texted me. No, my mom just texted me about my sister. What do you want? Oh. My mom said we should go see the Barbie movie with her friend. Have any of you guys seen the Barbie movie? Should I go see the Barbie movie with my mom and her friend? Yeah, why not? I will tell her, okay. So, no stream tomorrow. I'll be watching the Barbie movie. I wasn't gonna stream tomorrow anyway. Barbenheimer is a psyop to distract you from my Kamiyoshi Tom Cruise. I don't have much of a desire to see Oppenheimer. Sounds too long and boring. I honestly am not that interested in seeing Barbie either, but my mom wants me to go with her and her friend. Man, guess what? Oh, hey, Pie Studios, what is up? Barbie movie goes hard? Yeah! The thing with me is... I'm not really compelled by the idea of a Barbie movie for adults. I'm not saying I don't think it will be... I'm not saying I don't think it'll be good, I'm just saying it doesn't really interest me in the way it seems to interest everyone else. Save yourself, lol, please. Yeah, no spoilers, because I'm gonna see it tomorrow. But... I don't know, like, the idea of a PG-13 Barbie movie doesn't intrigue me in the same way that just watching a children's movie does, because y'all know how I feel about children's movies. I love them. But I'm not opposed to it. Did you guys see that the Hasbro guys, though, they said that their Barbie is for lesbians? Oh, I gotta go see it now. Gotta get on it! /J, no, slash serious. I'm /serious. Also, hello, I can't read your username because I don't speak Japanese. One sec. We gotta put this... Lord of Darkness, howdy Lord of Pain and Suffering. Hey yo, that's what they call me on the streets. Okay, wait. How do you say it?
あなたの最愛の人。
あなたの最愛の人. You're white, you are not on the streets. Yeah, I am on the streets. The streets of the suburbs. You're the only VTuber I watch. See, people keep saying that to me. It's a little bit concerning. Concerning. It just really makes me wonder how you got here. Like, how did you arrive to this place without watching other VTubers? You're so likable. Oh, thank you. That's so nice. Hehehe. Oh, Althea, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the stream and welcome to the team. And I came here for the milk? What fucking milk? My autism likes you. That's why. You know, I'm literally that Rick and Morty bit, dude. I'm like, is this streamer popular with autistic people? Oh, why? Because I'm starting to like her. The autism magnet stares at you with my autistic eyes. No milk? Yeah, no, I don't like milk. Unsubscribe. I need unsubscription alerts. Like, you know, I need a Vine Boom to play when someone decides to leave. Oh, Bello, it's Rebecca. We were just talking about how we are going to see the Barbie movie tomorrow. Cringe, milk base. No, I don't have anything against milk, I just don't want it. That collab with Bagsterd, yeah. But Bagsterd is the VTuber. Dinner is ready at Loke. The fuck is Loke? Also, what was that? Why do they keep playing Vine moves with no alerts? What was that? What did you make? Oh, Rebecca cooked. What is that Vine boom? Was that just like delayed or something? What was that? Salmon orzo. The fuck is that? Guys, what's salmon orzo? Vine Boom No Alert is a dono? It might be? Wait, are you guys using Stream Elements? Because Stream Elements, like, doesn't work. Let me see, wait. I don't know! It doesn't say. Orzo is a little pasta. It's almost rice-shaped, but it's pasta. Oh, it's like couscous. Come bun? Okay, I can try to remember. I don't know, like, I occasionally will have chatters in my chat in Japanese, and I'll be like, Nihongo, no Nihongo. Who let Rebecca cook? Rebecca's actually a good cook. It's like the only thing she does around the house. She doesn't clean or do laundry or anything else. Yeah, she cooks. That's what she does. That's her contribution. She doesn't do anything else. I don't know. I need to decide what are we doing tonight after the stream though? After we eat dinner, are we watching TV? So it's important discussions are going on in my life right now, you guys. I need to decide whether or not I'm watching TV. I'm not watching Once Upon a Time! I don't want to watch Once Upon a Time. I don't want to watch Once Upon a Time. I don't want to watch Once Upon a Time. I'm not watching Once Upon a Time. I'm not doing that. I'm telling you guys, I can't. The bilingual Japanese VTuber named Kimino Mia. Oh, wait! I forgot to tell you guys, like, the funniest thing that happened on my trip. Okay, do you guys know, a Stepmaster? It's like DDR, but it's not. So, at this arcade, we found a Stepmaster machine. And we didn't recognize, we being me and Rebecca, we didn't recognize any of the songs on it. I only recognized 2 songs on it. There was, like, Megalovania was on it, and, like, one other song I recognized. And then there was this song called VTubers Never Die. Die. I've never heard of it in my life, but obviously I had to pick it, right? It wasn't DDR, it was Stepmaster, I think. No, it's basically the same as DDR, but it's not called VTubers Never Die. And we played it and it was fine and whatever, and then we walked away. We played the other song, and then we walked away, and then okay. So we were in this part of New Jersey that is popular. It's popular for like Orthodox Jewish families to vacation there. You guys know, like, these are like super religious Jewish people, right? I promise this is relevant to the story. I'm just bringing it up. I walked back past the machine a few minutes later. So after I went back, okay, after the, I'm telling this story out of order. I'm doing a bad job telling this story, but after I played the songs that we got for swiping our card, I went to go back to the menu and just look at the song because I was curious, like, who sang it, if it was someone I recognized. It wasn't, by the way. I looked it up in the car later, and the girl who sang VTubers Never Die isn't even a VTuber. She's just, like, an idol. But, yeah, Hasidic. And so then I left it up on the screen and walked away. And I walked back towards that area, and there were these two, like, Hasidic Jewish girls playing the song because I think I watched them, they just clicked start on the last song that was selected. These two Orthodox Jewish girls were just going ham. The lyrics are like, VTubers never. Honestly, they looked like they were having a great time. It was just such a sight to be honest. Like, they were very young. Like, obviously they did not comprehend. They were just playing the game. They were just pressing the buttons. They were just living their lives. They were having a good time. But the song was VTubers Never Die. Because I left it up on the screen. I hope I introduced those Hasidic girls to VTubers. No, I don't. No, I don't. That's terrible. I respect their culture. And that they probably, I don't know, do... I think Jewish people, they're not like... It's not like... They're not like, Amish, where they, like, don't have phones and stuff. Like, they go on the internet. They might know about VTubers. What? What? Why are you yelling my name? Don't write my name in all caps. It stresses me out. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything. I just wanted to look who sang the song. I hope they learn about VTubers. I mean, what if they imagine one of them appears in chat? Core memory for those children. Dude, watch. One of those children is actually one of the Hololive English Advent. It's actually one of them is a Hasidic Jewish one. What if though? Like, a VTuber could be like, you're Jewish and you know VTubers. Well, like, look. No one should fall down the VTuber rabbit hole. You especially shouldn't fall down the VTuber rabbit hole from your like. From a DDR machine. Oh, you know what? There are worse ways to fall down the rabbit hole, alright, than coming across that song. I'm Muslim, yeah. I mean, look, you could be, you know, I don't think religion... Look, the word VTuber is nowhere in the Bible of any religion. It does not... There is no religion which explicitly bans VTubers. VTubers are not in the Bible! VTubers aren't in the Bible! Tell me, your IRL friend learns about VTubing, I tell them I'm sorry. You know, you should tell them subscribe to Amanda Lord of Darkness. Too spit. My mom makes fun of them. My mom doesn't get it. VTubers wrote the Bible? I mean, for all we know. Okay, wait, if you guys think about it, God is kind of like the first VTuber. Because he is like a disembodied voice. Like in the... fuck, I don't... How does the Bible start? In like the Garden of Eden, there was like a disembodied voice. And he had like, you know, the burning bush is basically like those flames could have been live 2D. Like, it's basically like an avatar, or he used... Jesus. Jesus isn't a VTuber model. You know, like, Satan? When Satan spoke through the serpent was kind of like a VTuber. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm going to hell. I'm just kidding. Judaism doesn't believe in hell. Haha. Jesus is a VTuber now. Oh, I'm sure there's a Jesus VTuber. I mean, how many VTubers are there that are like Satan or gods or something on Twitch? Yeah. First PNG is a big cloud. Yeah, look, we all have to start somewhere, okay? Lots of VTubers start out as a PNG, including God. Yeah, I ain't seeing heaven. This is the worst stream ever. I should not stream after spending like 24 hours traveling. Yeah, how many demon and angel VTubers are there? About 1 million. We are unoriginal as fuck. Yeah, there's a Jesus VTuber. Like, the most popular VTuber in the world is Satan. You're a shitty, ugly, crusty, musty toenail critter with moss. What? Dude, I don't know that much about Islam. I've never heard of that. Yeah, exactly. Your mouth is Satan, and she's like the most popular VTuber in the world. I'm just saying that the Bible might have predicted VTubers. It's like, you know those crazy people on TikTok or whatever who'll read like the most random Bible verse and be like, the Bible predicted the future. Like, you know, remember when it was like the beginning of the pandemic or whatever? People were like, there's like a Bible verse that says like there will be a disease, and they were like, see, this predicted the coronavirus. Like, that's the Bible but with VTubers. The Bible said, thou shalt like, comment, and subscribe. There is like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of any other like explicitly religious VTubers. There is like this VTuber for a while, a couple months ago. I kept getting this girl in my recommendations all the time, and she was doing like a stream, like streams where she was just reading Bible verses. And like, no hate if that's the content you want to make, but like there are, you know, there's religious VTubers out there, I guess. Rita from Prison Project is really closer to an angel than most angel VTubers. Is she an angel? I thought she was like a robot. Do I not know my Prison Project lore? Sorry, I actually don't really watch Rita much. I like Prison Project, but what does this say? She teaches Sunday school on stream. That's kind of interesting. I kind of thought about doing something like that. Okay. It's like, there's a Cyber Angel. Oh, that's cool. There's a lot of, like, funny content out there of, like, Jewish comedians, like, retelling like Jewish Bible stories, like the story of like Passover and stuff. I kind of thought maybe one of these days it would be funny to do like a VTuber like, Bible story. Like, I make it funny because I'm funny like that. I don't know, though. Yeah, Cyber Angel, that's cool. I mean, there are quite a few Angel VTubers. Because it's a cute aesthetic. Notebook's history of the world was VTuber themed. Okay, wait, stream idea. Let me pull up I have a sticky notes app of stream ideas, which is a terrible, terrible, terrible place, but you don't want to know what's in there. Okay, so, like, retelling the Bible, but, like, with VTuber PNGs. Can you think I could get enough of my, like, VTuber friends to volunteer to, like, retell, like, a Bible story? Like, okay, because I don't know if you guys know this, but in Passover, you have, like, a little book that has the story, and at least in my family and a lot of other families, a lot of times, like, all the cousins and the kids and stuff will, like, take turns reading different parts of the story to tell the story, you know? So, like, we can all tell the story of Passover. Oh my god, wait. The 10 plagues. Do you guys know the 10 plagues? 10 plagues, but we assign a VTuber to each of the 10 plagues. Wait, what are the 10 plagues? Frogs? Who's a frog VTuber? The 10 guys, VTuber group concept. Each one of them is one of the 10 plagues. Okay, fine. I need to fucking Google it. I don't know. I don't remember Sunday school. Okay, water turning to blood. Oh, carrot. Oh, or Ami. Ami from Prism. Yeah, Ami. I love Ami. I really like her streams. Okay, water turning to blood. What is a VTuber that represents water turning to blood? Like, a vampire? Yeah, blood, water. And like vampire VTuber. Or maybe like, I don't know. Let's see. Lice? Guys, it's a good Ami Prison project, yeah. Lice. We need a lice VTuber. We need a VTuber who's lice. I know there's like a cockroach VTuber. We need a VTuber. There's a couple of like bees. Maybe a shark. Oh yeah. Gura. Reflect by Gargura. Livestock pestilence. Can I be livestock pestilence? No, I want to be the killing of the oh wait, I'm darkness, obviously. Yeah, I'm darkness. The killing of firstborn children. Yeah, Vesper. Yeah, Vesper can be... Well, oh my god, there's so many bugs. Wait, lice, flies, locusts. I don't know if we have that many bugs in the VTuber community. Need more bugs, for real. Yeah, pestilence could be any cow, sheep. Yeah. Watame. Junie. Oh, yeah, Junie. There's another moth that I'm trying to think of, but I can't remember her name. Boils? Boils. I don't know any VTuber has boils. Kind of gross. Yeah, I'm darkness. The killing of the firstborn child. I don't know. That's a little dark. Any VTuber that's just a murderer? Lolly or Shota VTuber? Yeah. The killing of the firstborn children is Shondo. Reaper 1, yeah, that makes more sense, I guess. Because they do say, well, so in Judaism, that they say that the one who did the killing of the firstborn was the angel of death. So is there a VTuber that's the angel of death? First of all, that would be sick if there was. There should be. There probably is. Angel of death. Alright, good job, guys. I don't know what the point of that was, but we now... It's Callie. No. It's Suise is a murderer? What? I don't know that much about Suise. I thought she was an idol. Who did she kill? So, Suise's crimes revealed? Oh man. I can see the VTuber News headline now. Suise killed someone? Suise killed someone in real life? Yeah, can you imagine? Kali's death god. I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Alright, so what did we learn from this experience? We learned that there's not that many bug VTubers, and there should be more. This is my formal request for more bug girls in the VTuber community. Project Winter Streams? That's a game! That's a game. Hey! Make me the firstborn child that dies? No! Here's life hacks, guys. When the angel of death comes, you slaughter a lamb and put its blood on your doors to ward off the angel of death. And he will pass over you. And that is why Passover is called Passover. Welcome home. Thank you. And more bug VTubers. Bug VTubers. Bug VTubers. I don't know. There should be more bugs. That's what we learned today. Okay, apparently I have to go eat dinner. My sister informed me many minutes ago that that dinner is ready, so I should probably go eat. I'm gonna post a schedule soon. My next stream will be on Monday, probably. Tomorrow I'm gonna go see the Barbie movie, I guess. I'm opening my little booklet. Yeah, I'll stream on Monday. I'm actually, okay. Okay, wait. I wanna ask, I have a formal request for you guys before I leave. So, I will give you guys a leak. This is the leak. This is a leak, alright? This is what my stream on Monday is going to be. I'm making a VTuber zoo. I'm gonna be putting VTubers in a zoo. So, I want you guys to tell me on Twitter or YouTube community posts your favorite VTuber who is like a zoo animal. And then I will put them in a zoo. So, just let me know your favorite VTuber who's an animal that belongs in a zoo. So, by animal who belongs in a zoo, I basically mean a VTuber who's animal themed, who's not a cat girl, not a dog girl, and not fictional. Not like a mythical animal. You can submit as many as you like. I'm trying to make the world's largest VTuber zoo. Come on Monday and I will show you around. They can be, they can be aquatic. I'm making reptiles. You know how zoos have areas? I'm making different areas. So, yeah, make sure to do that on Monday. I will be showing you my VTuber zoo. I am keeping them all ethically in very safe and enriching enclosures. Okay. You've heard of a human zoo. Now get ready for a VTuber zoo. Alright, I'll see you guys on Monday for that. Okay, I don't have anything else to say. I'm gonna go eat dinner. Bye! Up to darkness! I'm back from my vacation. Ha ha ha! You can't get rid of me. Ha ha ha! Up to darkness!